Hello friends, this is Jess from Knit Plan Jess. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a new viewer, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I hope you subscribe. All that wonderful jazz. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. So number one, please ignore the fact that I do have one painted nail. The rest of my nails all have like a base coat, but I still haven't finished them yet. I got this new... Okay, this is me being a total squirrel. So I decided I wanted to paint them the Holo Taco Royalty Blue because I love this blue. And I got this matte top coat this afternoon, and I was like total squirrel moment. Like, I have to see how it looks, and I love how it looks. So I can't wait to do the rest of my nails. So anyways, that's a story of how I have one nail done. So anyways, we're gonna set up the November wellness for my Franken planner because I have 1 week left in October and I want to get November all set up. So Franken planner aside, I have this planner which basically has like the rest of the months. So it has November and December for my vertical, for my social media, and my wellness, and then also my reading journal. I'm going to pull out the wellness one because that's what we're going to be working on. And I really cannot wait to I can't wait to start getting my 2022 planner set up. That's what I'm so excited about. So the way that I do my wellness is the monthly is purely decoration. So I like to have a word of the month. And then I'm going to be using florals. I also have some, it's letter label paper, so it's basically sticker paper. And then I have my Fiskars paper cutter because I'll be using the sticker paper to redate the planner. So let's get out a sheet of those. And then I'm also going to use, I have the dates and holidays. I'm kind of thinking like, which one do I want to use? I'm kind of thinking let's use, I think this is the second one that came out because I really like these numbers. So I think we're going to use these numbers for this. I think we are. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I also like to put in like letters to kind of annotate the day of the week. So I've got my big ol' alphabet book as well. And let's just jump in and get started. So we're going to go ahead and do the monthly first. Monthly is not being redated at all. I am only going to be using the florals and putting in the word time. And what I'm kind of thinking about doing is putting time down the middle, like middle right here, and then putting florals around it. The florals that I specifically wanted to use are these ones, and I would love to use up these florals. I also really like because these florals kind of really match the middle as well. So maybe I just fill up the whole month. And then also, if I'm going to be putting the word time down the middle, do I allow these letters to go over the stickers? I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I think that it would actually look pretty good. This is so difficult to decide to do. I think that's what I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I have to make like a very impromptu decision. I am gonna go ahead and put these on wax paper, so then that way they will lose some of their stickiness. And I'm going to do 3 weeks of the month border with these florals, and I might only do them like along the bottom. I kind of like that idea of along the bottom, and this way I really want to use up some pages of this book. I haven't, I've noticed I haven't been using florals as much, so I wouldn't be upset to finish up this book, especially since I don't have a replacement for it. I'm going to use this one too. And let's start with this, because then I can always use these for a daily spread, which maybe I'll plan on doing that next week. Okay, so anyways, let's get down to business. So I have all these stickers here. They are all on wax paper, getting that stickiness off. And I'm going to start by putting this pink one right here. And I'm kind of thinking of just going ahead and trimming this off. So then that way it's only contained within the actual monthly calendar. And I say that like so unsure of myself, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I really like the look of keeping the stickers contained inside of the, whether you're doing it on a weekly or whether you're doing it on a monthly. I love the look of that. So we've got that one, and then I'm going to throw in this right next to it. Let's go ahead and cut that down. And considering that I can barely see the line of the day, I'm just kind of estimating the best that I can for where I am cutting. I'm trying to gauge where I'm cutting based off of the other lines of the days, as long as they're visible. If I happen to cut a little more than what I should have, if I happen to cut a little bit less, that's really not a big deal. I don't know how much noise that you can hear outside, but it is currently storming in Northern California. This storm has given me like headaches galore. I ended up taking some ibuprofen because it was just too much, and I'm like, I need to be able to function. So yeah, fun times. I think I recently, I think right now we're actually currently under we're under a flood advisory, but I also got a text, a phone call, and an email letting us know that we are under a advisory watch. They're like, take shelter. Oh, I'm so glad that California doesn't get tornadoes. Let's just put it that way. All right, I'm going to use this one, but I'm kind of thinking about putting it like up like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. And I'm also trying not to press down anywhere that I'm going to have to peel back up, because I don't want it to super stick to the paper. And we're cutting this one. I used to do cuts freehand, and then I decided it wasn't worth the risk because I'm not very good at doing that. All right, I really want to use these purples as well. So let's go ahead, throw in the purple, and then that might be it for the florals. Unless I really wanted to throw some on the top, but I'm not sure yet. Whenever I do my monthlies and I keep them very decorative, I don't try to go overboard. So realistically, that right there is honestly plenty for me. And I really like that too. So let's go ahead and put down the letters. I'm actually kind of thinking of intentionally putting them over some of the florals. And now I kind of wish that I had picked like a longer word. This one's going to be up a little bit. And then the T. Yeah, I wish that I had intentionally picked a longer word, but the whole reason why I picked the word time is because I want to make time to do the things that I love. So you know that I'm a very self-care, self-love, mental wellness type of person. Well, a lot of that is taking the time to do the things that you want to do, which in part is making sure that I'm taking the time for journaling, which October has been really bad about. All right, now to actually set up the wellness planner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape. This is the original wellness that I was using. This is the teacher wellness. I'm just going to go ahead, tape it down for both the first page and for the last page. So then that way I don't have the teacher currently page because I really don't like it. I have the wellness currently page. And then I'm going to redate it. And so I'm probably going to speed through the taping part, and then I will explain how I redate, and then I will speed through the redating because I don't know if you really want to sit through and watch me do that. All right, so we are done with the actual setting up. So now when I go to open this up, you have the cover, and then it just jumps straight into the teacher journaling. This next part is where I'm going to actually be taking, here we go. I'm going to be taking the sticker paper and I'm going to be trimming it down using my paper cutter. So in that way it can cover up this side portion right here. Now depending on which month that I happen to be using and what decorations there are, kind of depends on whether I'll need to be whiting out. I don't think I will. I might do like a little bit of whiteout at the very top, but with the exception of the weeks that don't have that decoration at the bottom, I don't think I'm going to. I do like to put the stickers down the side so it does kind of end up covering up that decoration, but for this one I'm going to actually go ahead and white out the person and the very top of March just to be on the safe side. So I'm just going to take the page, and I like to actually measure I always use a pencil for this too. So I like to actually go ahead and kind of measure from where I'm going to be cutting, and I can possibly even kind of pre-measure for all of the pages. So in that way I can measure once and then just get everything cut up at one time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I really hope I don't mess this up. And then I think I'm going to need 5. So I went ahead and made 5 marks. So let me just kind of show you how I do this. Okay, so I've got my Fiskars paper cutter. I like to put that all the way to the very end. And I line up where I have that line. So the one thing I really love about my Fiskars paper cutter is that I bought the larger one. So it also has like this little wire. So in that way I know exactly where I'm going to be cutting. So I'm able to line it up with that little mark that I made and then slice it. So that way when I go to put this on the page, it fits perfectly. sometimes this can be a pain to take the backing off of it too. Okay. So now we take that label paper and I'm just gonna center it, and there you go. So now I can be able to later on put the dates and the letters at the very top. So I'm gonna go ahead, continue cutting. Like I said, I'm gonna speed it up, and then once I'm done with this, I will show you how I redate the rest. All right, so everything is covered up. We only needed 4 of those strips. So I will be saving this last one to use for December. And now, as you can see, when I open it up, it is blank. So like I mentioned, I'm going to be using the dates and holidays. This is the second one that came out. And then I'm also going to be using the alphabet sticker book that I made. So that way I can be able to date up and actually put like the letters of the week as well. I'm just going to go ahead and really quickly show you how I do the first 2 pages, or the first week, I guess I should say, and then the rest of it will just be sped up so I can get it done really quickly. So I have these really fun dates, and looking at it, well, let's just go ahead and go to this one. So we're starting on November 1st, and apparently I pulled the second 2, so I'm just going to put the date towards the right side of the box. And this is literally all that I'm doing. I like to put it at the top because then that way I have plenty of room to write. And I also left myself sticky notes, so then that way I would know what the dates of the week were. That way I'm not accidentally dating it incorrectly. Okay, so there's 1 through 7. I love when the month starts on the 1st of the month, or like the planner month starts on the 1st. So in terms of these stickers, I kind of want to use these, but I'm not going to have enough. You know, I could probably do like a different sticker every single week. So let's do that. Let's start off with the first week being these ones. And really, all that I'm going to do is M for Monday, T for Tuesday. We're going to do a T for Thursday, W for Wednesday. I'm not even really caring about the colors either. F for Friday, and then S and S, whoops, for Saturday and Sunday. That's all that I do. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to finish dating up the rest of the month, and then I will show you the completed planner as I have it set up. So let's speed it up. Well, this is done and it's ready. This is going to go back into my Franken planner until I'm completely ready to put together my November planner. But let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like. So we have our monthly, like I said, word of the month is time. And then we have the 1st through the 7th. the 8th through the 14th, the 15th through the 21st, and then the 22nd through the 28th, and then the 29th and 30th is actually going to be part of December. So there you go. Monthly is all put together for my wellness, and it is basically all ready for me to use for journaling. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this kind of inspired you for another way that you can use the teacher layout, and just how you can be able to use a planner for journaling in general. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also have a good day. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.